Victor Wembanyama is unquestionably the finest young basketball player since LeBron James in 2003. The 7'4" French center is taking the basketball world by storm and is already being hailed as future NBA champion.
At me like it's gonna be okay, and I was terrified. Those are the happiest kids in the world.
This 19-year-old certified future star has been showcasing a unique blend of shooting skills and ball handling ability. It is only fair that we make a video about some interesting things you may not know about him. So without further ado, let's get started. First, Victor Wembanyama is not the only member of his family to embrace sports. Wembanyama was born on January 4, 2004, in Le Chesnay, France. This French suburb isn't known for producing NBA superstars, but Wembanyama was born to achieve athletic greatness. His father, Felix, was a track and field athlete who participated in the triple, long, and high jumps. His mother, Elodie de Fautereau, is a former basketball player who competed in several French basketball leagues. She is 6 feet 3 inches tall and is currently a basketball coach. Eve, Victor's older sister, is a basketball player who helped France win the 2017 FIBA Under-16 European Tournament. His younger brother Oscar is currently making basketball improvements as well. And that's not all. His grandmother Marie-Christine and his grandfather Michel de Fautereau were professional basketball players. The sport is in Wembanyama's blood, and it shows. The story of Wembanyama's first professional debut is both hilarious and inspiring. Wembanyama was first scouted while playing for an under-11 team in Versailles, France.
Anderson showing off the handles, reverse, finishes over Wembanyama.
The coach of the basketball club Nanterre 92, Michael Allard, happened to be watching that under-11 match. Allard was drawn to a figure on the bench with an impressively long frame, whom he assumed was the assistant coach. When he learned that the figure was actually an 11-year-old Wembanyama, he and the club wasted no time recruiting him for their youth program. On October 29, 2019, Wembanyama played 31 seconds in the Euro Cup match against Brescia for his first professional appearance. He was the second youngest player to compete in the Euro Cup at 15 years, 9 months, and 25 days.
Turns, faces, hanging, showing all of them.
Soon, his greatness was laid bare. In the 2020 to 2021 season, a 16-year-old Wembanyama was named the best young player in NLB Pro A, France's highest level of professional basketball. He showed a dazzling level of poise, athleticism, and creativity for a teenager who was now well over 7 feet tall. Speaking of extraordinary genes, Wembanyama's height is one of the determining factors of his career. He stands at an astonishing height of 7 feet 4 inches.
Faces, trying to get the move, step back, Wembanyama.
Even without another spurt, Wembanyama is set to stand taller than Houston Rockets big man Boban Marjanovic, who is currently the tallest player in the NBA. His height gives him a significant advantage on both ends of the court, allowing him to dominate in rebounding, shot blocking, and finishing at the rim. Subscribe to our channel to learn about Wembanyama's extraordinary performances. In addition to Wembanyama's height, his 8-foot wingspan has also taken the basketball world by storm. When Victor is selected in the NBA draft, his 8-foot wingspan will surpass Marjanovic and Mo Bamba, who measure with a 7'10" wingspan.
Take care of his body during this season, as he preps for the NBA.
Once again, he will become the NBA player with the biggest wingspan. For these reasons, LeBron James, the league's 4-time MVP, and a generational talent consider Wembanyama the real deal.
Especially when your team's in the bonus and that means free throws.
James called his skill set out of this world. "He's more like an alien," he said. No one has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor." Do you agree or disagree with James's statement? Comment down below. Before we dig into his current career stats, let's discuss some of his interests. Before concentrating on basketball, Wembanyama trained in judo and played goalkeeping and football. It was his mother who taught him basketball. Wembanyama started playing with Entente Le Chesnay Versailles at 7, and at age 10, he transferred to Nanterre 92's youth program.
Wembanyama, top, throwing it.
Basketball is not his only skill set. He considers himself an artist on and off the court. He loves to write and draw. Moreover, Wembanyama taught himself English during his early teen years because he knew he would one day play in the NBA, and he believed it was the language of basketball people. After a successful debut, Wembanyama committed to a 3-year deal with ASVEL of the Pro A and the EuroLeague on June 29, 2021. He was second in the vote for the EuroLeague Rising Star Award behind Rokas Jokubaitis.
Tonight making Henderson/Las Vegas home.
Wembanyama.
Averaging 6.5 points and 3.8 rebounds per game in the competition, despite Tony Parker, the club president, promising to develop the squad around him the next year.
The crowds that they draw just being, out of market.
He decided to break his contract with ASVEL after the season. As the contract ended, offers from all over the world came. However, Wembanyama made the surprising choice of staying in France. He agreed to a 2-year deal with Metropolitans 92 of the LNB Pro A on July 4, 2022. Analysts have questioned Wembanyama's decision as the club was hardly a powerhouse. But Wembanyama joined the club with a strategy in mind, and it worked. He joined the squad because of the head coach Vincent Collette's reputation for nurturing and giving young players opportunities. At a game on December 26, 2022,
Theme we've seen with Monaco in their games against Mets 92, with the exception of Game 1.
Victor Wembanyama recorded the most rebounds of his career. In the Metropolitan 92's defeat by Strasbourg, 84-81, he amounted to 18 rebounds.
Wingspan. Rising up. Rattles in another.
He scored 26 points, made 3 steals, had 2 assists, and blocked 3 shots throughout the game. This feat was a career-high rebound, surpassing the 12 rebounds high he had previously set.
Henderson showing the pace. Double Gady!
In 21 games in 2022-23, he is averaging 22.2 points, 9.5 rebounds, 3.1 blocks, and 2.3 assists on a 47-29-81 shooting split, with his shots per game split at 16.56. Wembanyama indeed polished his skills to excellence by playing for Metropolitan 92, while increasing the club's visibility and taking it to another level.
Dave Jones trying to push the pace. Hands off. Wembanyama. Oh my.
This is the most highly anticipated player to ever enter the NBA. This is maybe not only the greatest prospect in the NBA's history, he's maybe the greatest prospect in the history of team sports, said NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski, and the stats tell a similar story.
As soon as his teammate caught him.
Henderson. Puts on the brakes.
Analysts are likening his arrival in the league to James's in 2003. Wembanyama has the ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor, making him a dominant 2-player. The world can't wait to see what this astonishing talent can achieve further. Now the question is, will he live up to the expectations? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to get the latest updates from the basketball world. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.